Can you guys hear the birds? I came out here and the birds are like going crazy. And how weird is it that this is June? Does this feel like June? I have like a jacket on and it's just wrong, but kind of nice, I guess. I wanted to talk to you today about, it was like a follow-up on my Facebook post where I was talking about how we need to not judge out of context. And as the Lord started building that concept in me, He started showing me that there was so much more to the whole thing. When we encounter absolutely anybody, whether it is in person, on the internet, through phone conversations, appointments, in the store, we are literally getting a little glimpse of that person. It is like looking at an iceberg, and what you're seeing is just the tip. And what we do a lot of times is we come up in our mind and use our imagination to figure out what the rest of the iceberg looks like based on just seeing the tip. And a lot of times our assumptions are really, really wrong. And I've been running into a lot of people who, a lot of situations where I can see this at work. And so, an example, when you go into a store and you see a mom who is so frustrated with her little kids, you have no clue the rest of that story. You have no clue whether her husband just left her. You don't know whether she's a single mom and she is just trying to get through another day. You have no idea what is going on in her world because you're seeing the tip of the iceberg there. And I'm thinking about how many times we overhear conversations or we look at something and we get that little tip of the iceberg and we just create what the rest of that world looks like and you have no clue. And what I feel God really wanting to do is to develop compassion and empathy, to truly search out the rest of the iceberg. Not what we think the rest of the iceberg is, but truly what is the rest of the iceberg. And it's going to take empathy. It's going to take searching out the matters. Because we're not supposed to judge by what we see or by what we hear. We're supposed to do what God does and look to the heart to get the truth of what that iceberg is made out of. So that's all I really wanted to say, is that let's ask God to do a work in our heart and make us look deeper and think deeper and feel deeper so that we do not judge out of context, out of the whole iceberg. Let's care more to get to the whole story. Hey, that's all.